Opening: the paradox you've never noticed. Here's why this 200-year-old blanket trick still beats modern beds. We sleep on advanced memory foam, engineered comforters, and climate-controlled rooms. Yet we're colder and more vulnerable to winter than people who slept 2 centuries ago with drafty cabins and simple blankets. Welcome to Lost Ways of Warmth. Our ancestors didn't sleep warmer because they were tougher. They understood how human heat behaves, where it escapes, and how to trap it efficiently. They mastered warmth itself. And you're about to reclaim that knowledge tonight. Part 1. Why modern bedding fails. Modern assumptions about warmth fall apart under thermal science. We believe thicker blankets equal more warmth and heavier bedding means better retention. Both are wrong. Modern comforters depend on bulk insulation. They feel warm initially because lofty fibers trap air. But once body moisture accumulates, that loft collapses, losing the very property that made it insulating. Worse, modern bedding rarely controls where warm air goes. Untucked edges leak heat, gaps near the neck let warmth escape. And your mattress, the supposed symbol of comfort, is often the greatest heat thief in your entire sleep system. Thick foam and gel layers act as thermal sinks, pulling heat downward away from your core. You're not cold because the room is chilly. You're cold because your bed absorbs your body heat like a sponge. Thermodynamics exposes the deeper flaw. Heat doesn't simply rise. It escapes downward through mattresses, sideways into open air, and invisibly through moisture evaporating off skin. Historical sleepers excelled because they built arrangements controlling airflow, moisture, and conductive heat loss with precision modern systems can't match. They didn't need advanced textiles. They relied on understanding how warmth behaves and how to keep it where it belongs. Part 2. When sleeping meant survival. In 18th and 19th century North America, bedding wasn't designed for coziness. That concept didn't exist. Soldiers in drafty barracks faced wind whistling through floorboards. Pioneer families slept in cabins where snow drifted inside during storms and frost formed on interior walls before dawn. What kept them alive wasn't equipment. It was systems thinking. They treated bedding as survival tools. Every layer mattered. Every fold served purpose. Every decision was guided by understanding cold air, body heat, and limited fuel. Historical journals describe soldiers wrapping themselves like cocoons to block floor drafts. Pioneers tucked blankets beneath their bodies as carefully as they layered them on top, sealing out icy air. People who survived harsh winters didn't sleep warmer because they had more blankets. They slept warmer because they used what they had with extraordinary precision. This was survival culture, grounded in physics. Part 3. The 4 principles. Principle 1. Heat escapes. Downward first. Modern sleepers pile layers on top, assuming heat escapes upward. Our ancestors knew the largest drain was the surface beneath them. Cold ground or floors pull warmth relentlessly through conduction. A mattress, especially modern foam, behaves like thermal mass, absorbing heat all night. If the bottom is unprotected, the cold wins. The most important element in traditional bedding was dense wool placed directly beneath the sleeper, stopping downward heat flow before the bed could swallow it. WW2 military doctrine emphasized bottom insulation as first priority. Native tribes layered furs under bodies before anything else. Polar explorers understood ground could kill faster than air. Bottom insulation is the foundation of warmth. Principle 2. Trapped air keeps you warm. Materials don't keep you warm. Air does, specifically air that's trapped and unable to escape. The old trick wasn't built on piling weight. It captured still air. Thin layers did work, thick layers failed to accomplish. Each layer tucked tightly formed a sealed perimeter, preventing warm air from drifting away. This dead air, pockets of unmoving warmth, is one of the oldest, most reliable cold weather survival principles. A loose comforter leaks warm air continuously through gaps, corners, and movement. It behaves like an open chimney. But tightly layered, well-sealed blankets create a microclimate around your body, a personal atmosphere remaining stable as surrounding temperature drops. It's the stillness of air within layers, not the weight, that makes the system powerful. Principle 3. Wool controls moisture. If cold air is one enemy, moisture is the silent assassin. The greatest thermal danger during sleep comes from moisture leaving your body. Evaporating sweat steals heat at alarming rates. Wool's genius: it insulates even when damp and actively pulls moisture away from skin. Instead of allowing evaporative cooling to rob heat, wool manages moisture before it becomes a threat. Synthetic fibers trap moisture against skin. They feel warm initially, but become cold and clammy as night progresses. The material designed to insulate ends up accelerating heat loss. History proves this. Soldiers in freezing trenches relied on wool to survive. Shepherds slept through mountain nights with wool cloaks, sailors wrapped in wool to resist cold and spray. Wool isn't luxury. It's one of humanity's most reliable survival tools. Principle 4. The personal heat envelope. Warmth isn't something you lie beneath. It's something you build around yourself. Ancestors wrapped, folded, and shaped bedding with intention, turning fabric into functional heat chambers. They folded blankets under lower backs to block downward heat escape. Another section around feet, another across shoulders, sealing edges so warm air stayed contained. They created personal heat envelopes, controlled microclimates warmed entirely by their own bodies. By enclosing themselves in structured form, they redirected heat back toward the core. The body warmed trapped air. Once sealed, that pocket remained stable all night. A soldier could construct it in freezing barracks. A pioneer mother could build it around a child. No zippers, no synthetic fill, no engineered baffles, only knowledge and practice. Part 4. Mixed materials. Beat matching. Set's warmth is science, not aesthetics. Our ancestors approached bedding like craftsmen approached tools. Cotton provided comfort next to skin and managed surface moisture. Wool added insulation through crimped fibers. The quilt on top offered weight, pressing lower layers into tighter seal. Together, these formed a thermal ecosystem where each material strengthened the others. Modern bedding sets prioritize appearance over performance. They rely on single synthetic materials designed to do everything, yet do nothing particularly well. Ancestors weren't swayed by branding. They used whatever combination delivered results. A wool blanket paired with cotton sheet, a handmade quilt layered over both. Nothing matched, yet everything worked. The lesson: don't search for perfect products. Build perfect systems. Warmth comes from synergy, not uniformity. Part 5. Apply this tonight modern homes. Add wool beneath you on the mattress, creating thermal foundation, blocking downward heat loss. Layer breathable cotton above, top with heavy quilt, tucking all edges to seal your heat envelope. Emergencies. When power fails, this becomes life-saving. A $40 wool blanket properly layered outperforms a $300 synthetic comforter. It traps air, manages moisture, resists collapse, and functions without electricity. The technique: Don't just throw blankets over yourself. Fold part beneath your lower back. Wrap another around feet. Seal edges at shoulders. You're not covering yourself. You're enclosing yourself in controlled microclimate. This isn't about buying products. It's about understanding how insulation, air, and moisture work together. Conclusion: warmth is knowledge. Staying warm isn't about buying the right product. It's about understanding heat behavior. Modern bedding taught us to chase comfort through consumption. History teaches us to create comfort through comprehension. Our ancestors didn't sleep warmer because they had more. They slept warmer because they understood more and used less better. Their materials were simple, tools humble, but their mastery profound. Add wool beneath you, seal the sides, build your heat envelope, create the microclimate your body needs, not what marketing tells you to buy. When storms come, when power fails, or when night grows colder than expected, it won't be technology that saves you. It will be knowledge. Knowledge as old as humanity and as relevant as ever. This is Lost Ways of Warmth. Try these methods tonight. Keep alive the techniques that kept generations warm through winters harsher than ours. What's the coldest night you've survived? Share below. It might help someone else. Stay warm, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.